What is up, you guys? It is Matty here, and today I'm bringing you another Fallout 4 video. This is the Fallout 4 Hub. When you want Fallout 4 information and videos, you come here, people. So, before I get into today's video, I just want to tell you guys to go check out my previous video. Everything will make a lot more sense. It'll connect the dots a lot more. And also, we discovered that there was a Fallout 4 listing on a German game store yesterday. So if you want to learn more about those two things, be sure to check out my last video. Things will make a lot more sense. But without further ado, let's get into today's December 3rd update. Okay, I hope you guys are ready for an absolutely mind-blowing update here on December 3rd. If you're going to share any of these updates with your friends, please let this be the one. I promise you will not be disappointed. Your mind is going to be blown this episode with everything I put together for you guys. I'm so proud of myself because I actually kind of did most of this on my own. I'm learning so much about the Fallout lore now, and every little detail. I'm turning into a little Fallout geek. And even though I've already been one, but whatever. Anyways, let's get into this. So yesterday, right as I uploaded my new video that you should have checked out, a new Morse code got released. I was like, oh, that's just my luck. But actually, it gave me time to think, and thank God it did, because you guys are going to love what I put together. So here's the Morse code, and now let's look at the translation. So it translates over to calling Black Row on the site. Ground is safe, too late, level 4 breach, no survivors, 899 corpses. We are leaving Vault 119, over, back to you. So one thing, obviously, that sticks out is that Black Row is mentioned again. Now, Black Row is, I mentioned this 2 videos ago. People think Black Row is actually Merchant's Row burnt down in Boston, Massachusetts. A lot of people also think that it's similar to Novak from Fallout New Vegas, where it's missing letters, so it might be Black Arrow, which is, I believe, like a road or something. I'm not too sure. I didn't look too much into Black Arrow, but it's always a possibility. And also we see Vault 119 appear again, which is obvious. This is something key in the game. So let's get into what I put together now, all on my own. So anyways, now the normal population in a vault is 1,000 people. It's usually in that number, it's usually exactly 1,000. So I was looking, I was like, 899 is a weird number. A lot of people are thinking, oh, it was 900 people and then one person escaped. The Survivor 2299 is easily that person. No. This website is far more complicated than that. So I used my noodle. I was like, 101 subtracted from 1,000 is 899. What's the most famous number in Fallout 3? When you think of Fallout 3, you see the Vault Boy. What's on his back? 101. I'm thinking that this is a small hint of Vault 101. Call me crazy. Call me looking too deep into this. But tell me that's not too convenient. My other hint was obviously, like I said, that people think that Vault 101, or not Vault 101, that just one person escaped from 900 people. But just 899 is just way too weird of a number. I apologize. I just don't think that's it. I think that this is a Vault 101 hint or something. This 101, too convenient. Too convenient. Let me know what you think in the comments. Anyways, moving on. A new web page was discovered on the Survivor 2299 website. It's actually still up, so you can check it out. The link will be in the description. And basically what this did was it brought up this little interesting thing that said SY684-overriding protocol of ET1518 with key 7667. So 7667 appears once again, which is very interesting. As you can see on the bottom, it's not blinking in the screenshot, but it says enemy or unknown enemy detected, which is, you know, they've mentioned unknown enemy before, so perhaps we're being that person entering their system. Now, you can't see that I have it highlighted, but you can see text in the screenshot. If you highlight the screen, you can see more text. Now, this is a new Morse code, so here it is enlarged so you guys can see what it is if you just want to take a quick look at it, or if you didn't believe me for whatever reason. There it is. So, let's translate it. They don't know what's coming. It's a key to the great game. So, 2 things that stick out here. Key and great game. Allow me to explain. So, how did we get this translation, you might ask? Well, on this screenshot here, as you can see, it's another reversed Vingineer translation, which we have done before. But here's the thing, that for every reversed Vingineer translation, we need a passphrase for it. So this one was synth. How did you get synth, Maddie? Well, I actually didn't get it, but someone else put this one together. I apologize. I'm not going to take credit for that one. But anyways, S and Y were, as you can see back on the screenshot again, S and Y were present on this new web page. Then 684. Now, what's this 684? Well, on a mobile touchpad or a number pad, that actually turns out to be NTH. Now, that's too convenient. What the hell is synth? What does synth have to do with Fallout or anything? Well, I did a little research and I came across this on the Fallout Wiki. I can't lie, I just went on Google, it was just like Fallout Synth. So, what is the Fallout Synth? So, allow me to explain for you. The Synth Retention Bureau was actually something mentioned only in Fallout 3. It is a special branch in the Commonwealth, which is a place in Boston, where police were tasked with capturing androids, or synths. So once again, as you can see in the title, I mentioned androids. I feel that androids have just been confirmed, people, if this is real. Androids are usually used as slaves for the Institute. Eventually, some droids learn to self-determine themselves and the world around them, so many have tried to escape the Institute. So I don't know if our player is an android or not, if they're trying to escape or something like that. Also, a NPC in Fallout 3 was one of these androids. His name was Harkness, and there's a quote on the top of the page that says, "My God, I remember it all from before. Zimmer, the Commonwealth, the Institute, my God, all those runners I brought down." So I feel like there's going to be so many Easter eggs and connections to Fallout 3. It's going to be nuts. So that's the first connection we made here. Now, that's the synth. That's the passcode. I also mentioned what was important was the Great Game. Allow me to explain to you guys what the Great Game is. After a quick wiki search, I found out the Great Game was a term for strategic rivalry and conflict between the British Empire and the Russian Empire for supremacy in Central Asia. This dates back to like the 1917, this is far back. You can see all the dates on this screenshot and stuff. So the Great Game was actually something that was quite real, which is pretty interesting. But here's the thing, now let's put some Fallout in the mix. So I'm sure you guys all know who Desmond Lockhart is. He was mentioned in a previous video. He was in a code. So I went and looked him up on Wiki because I knew that he had something to do with this. So here's the first note we want to take a look at. Some of his dialogue hints at Desmond being British. His accent and dialogue phrasing seem to confirm that his general accent and use of a soft A when pronouncing words such as bastard and fast indicate that he is from the South or Midlands. Professor Calvert also refers to Desmond as limey, a semi-derogatory term for the British. Another hint is that when you ask him about Nadine, he will use the term bird, which is the informal way of saying girl used in South England. Now, who were the two people fighting in the Great Game? British Empire and Russian Empire. So that's the first little connection I made. Next, and this is a commonly known thing, but here, I'll say it anyways, because it's only on Reddit. If kept alive, Desmond disappears from the game after you exit the underground lab upon completion of a meeting of the minds. This is the final mission in the Point Lookout DLC. If talked to beforehand, he will mention traveling north to pursue his next rival. That's something we've all known for a while. Another player in the Great Game. A post-war struggle between former geniuses and billionaires. So once again, Desmond Lockhart is connected to this Great Game, this whole Survivor 2299 thing. Not too sure, but that's it. And then one final thing, this has nothing to do with the Morse codes or anything, I just wanted to add this at the end. It's been speculated that in the background of Bethesda's recent Cyber Monday sales and Black Friday sale art, that in the background, if you look very closely, I'll link you guys in the description to all this, but you look very closely, you can see a map in the background. I was like, nah, I don't see it, that's just page wrinkles. But then I looked very closely, and you actually see distinct lines cutting off separate parts of the map. I was like, holy shit. I'm not going to overthink this one, though. This is the only thing I'm a tad skeptical about that could have just been minor inconvenience to make it just look like it's old or something like that. But, yeah, that's all I put together for you guys today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. I hope you guys shared it with me, or share it with friends, not with me. I'm already making it. But anyways, as always, for the first hour this video is live. Please post your comments. Tell me what you think of all this hard work I did, all this hard work all the Redditors did. This is an awesome episode, so I hope you guys really do enjoy it. I put together so much. And yeah, as always, leave your comments, leave your likes. They keep these videos coming. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.